on human design. Well, human design goes into very big detail of every incarnation here. There's billions of people here, and you can take a graph for each any one of those people, and you'll get to know the details of their incarnation. You know, we're all incarnated here, and it's a blessing that they have given us information about the details of why we're here, the details, the mechanics, and you know I think the the problem, the biggest problem is that it has become for a lot of people this kind of instruction manual to live your life, and I feel like they just confuse themselves because it's all mental. There's some good advice of it's not even advice of because the thing is that the human design explains how you make decisions. The thing is, most people are unconscious, so a lot of decisions get made in their life. A lot of decisions get made in their life, not by them. They think their mind controls everything, and that they make decisions with their consciousness, with their mind. But they're not the ones making the decisions. It's their body that's making the decisions, even if they don't know about it. You know, this is such a new, like, it goes against their experience of the illusion that they're the ones making decisions, but it's actually their body, and this has been even proven by science, where the brain makes decisions. Your unconscious brain makes decisions before you're consciously aware of them. you know your consciousness just registers that you made the decision or what decision you're making. um, so I think it's scary for a lot of people to think that your body is the one making decisions, that your life is pretty much planned out and it's happening by itself. And if you become aware, this is something else. If you become aware of yourself, because you're meant to, because you were chosen, it's in your design, or whatever, to become aware of yourself, then you notice that, yeah, decisions are just made for you, that you don't really have control over them. um, and you start to look at things differently, to look at your life differently, to look at the way your life is playing out differently. you know and it's all there in human design, but these people, they get stuck mentally into thinking they can improve their lives or something, um, which, I mean, you can only if it's part of your path, if it's part of what you're meant to do here, if it's part of your incarnation. um, but everything's decided for you. The decisions you make are already within you, decided, and your life is just playing out. And it's more just becoming aware that that is what's happening. you know that's that's one of the things that I don't like about human design, is that people get caught in trying to follow their designs, trying to follow your design, which is just a mental. You're looking at something, you're reading something, and you're mentally saying, "Oh, I should be like that." It's the other way around. You should read it the other way around, where you're reading something, you're like, oh, at some point I will do that, because it's gonna happen. Because it's part of who I am. It's just gonna happen. It's not about following it. And it really doesn't even matter, because in the end, you're really not gonna end up following anything. You're still gonna be yourself, making mistakes, being an idiot, being unconscious, because that's not where the 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 benefit of the knowledge that has been brought here lies. It lies in becoming aware of it, and that is not even your choice. So um, that's the mind bending part of it. The mind bending part of it, where you don't really get to choose anything. It's kind of just happening. But if you become aware of it, then we're friends. Then we're friends, because then I can talk to you and you make more sense. Um, if you're not aware of it, then we're probably on different worlds. We're in different worlds. You're living your unconscious life, you know, like a baby, wandering in the world, living their unconscious life, their unconscious programming, to be who you are. But I guess I'm trying to talk to the people who are on the path to becoming aware, and this is all about awareness, and you need awareness, man. Like, for where we are going, you know, like where our path collectively as humanity is going is a path of awareness. Our whole evolution has been a path of awareness, of gradual awareness and consciousness. So I'm just talking to the people who are on that path towards awareness, crystal clear awareness. And not everyone is on that path. Others are just living their lives, and that's fine, because that is the life here. I was unconscious before, and for some reason, the the beings who control this whole thing, put some of us here to be aware, and it's for a reason, right? It's for a reason. It's somebody has to somebody people some people have to be aware in order to bring the rest of us to some kind of awareness, um, for our life here. And it's a lot of work, because it's like to where it's supposed to be, the end goal, and where we are now. um, it's a lot of work. It's gonna take more than just me, more one person. It's gonna take a lot of people, which I'm sure they're on their path, and it's just about establishing that connection, that communication between us. I feel like that's what I have to do. Um, that's what I have to do. It can't just be one person. Um, there's so much. There's so much work to be done. Um, I think by a lot of us who are becoming aware, and I think the possibility is there. I think intuitively I get the possibility that the possibility is there for a lot of other people to become aware. Um, it's just gonna take time, because there's so much bullshit around everything, like so much religion, so much beliefs. There's so much confusion, so much gimmicks. It's gonna take time to get through the confusion, get through the darkness, the cloudiness, to to actually have something. Um, yeah.